Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, this is time for T144. If you're new here, my name is Monse. I'm here returning. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. You're a real one. And if you're new, welcome. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate those of you coming back. Okay. I had to start the video again because my thing was on mute and I was like jibber jabbing and had no idea that I was on mute. Okay, so they're trying it, but I don't give a damn because we're going to keep going. Yeah, so I was saying that the weather, it be tripping like it's sunny, right? And then it's gray, and then it's sunny, and then it's gray, and then it's gray, and then the sun peeks through for like an hour or two, and then it goes away, and then it comes back, and it's like that, right? So, and I channeled that song, The Sun Will Come Out Tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Yeah, so I said that it was giving like hater vibes. The weather was giving hater vibes. Because your haters, that's what they do. Your spiritual haters, your just haters overall. Some hating ass hoes, right? Hating ass bitches. Right? They hate on everything. You can't even smile because a motherfucker pressed that you out here showing all your teeth. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's giving that no matter how much gray they try 144. No matter how much gray they try to throw your way, it's not doing anything. You might, it might be like, it might hit you in a way where you're like, ugh, I don't want to do anything today. I don't want to pray. I don't want to meditate. I don't even want to get out of bed. I'm just going to lay here all fucking day. Go ahead and do that day. And then get up the next day and continue to doing what you're doing. Because it's not that it's affecting you. It's just we all need a break at one point. Right? Because you do day-to-day, 222. You do everyday things. Plus, you stay on top of your spiritual journey. So yes, hell the fuck yes, it could get exhausting. So if you need that day to rest, go ahead and take it. Because it doesn't mean that whatever the hell they're throwing at you is working. It's mean that what you're doing is working. Thank you, Spirit. It means that what you're doing is working. It means that, okay. It means that whatever you're doing is working. It means that whatever you're working on is going to work. Whatever you're striving for is going to work. Whatever you're stepping into is going to work. That no matter how much gray they try to throw, it's not going to work. They're fucking with my touch. Okay, we gonna hold on. Hold on. Yeah, that no matter what it is that you're trying to do, and no matter how much they're hating on it with spell work, with evil eye, with bad intentions, with bad thoughts, with bad word, whatever they're trying to stop you with, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not working. And I'm gonna try different cards today, guys, because I just got told to try this deck, and so that's probably gonna be the only deck. So what I'm gonna do, for those of you who sometimes see my videos, know that I tell you to ask questions for your angels to answer. So at the end of the video, I'm going to use the pendulum, okay? And you can ask your question to the pendulum, and then that way we can get it popping like that. But yeah, so I don't know, maybe this is for somebody that might be feeling like, you're like, I'm doing all this hard work and it's not paying off. It's probably these fuckers out here trying to 414, trying to stunt or stop my forward movement. And no, they're not stopping shit. Absolutely not. I just heard chariot. So they ain't stopping shit. Like, you're riding in on whatever it is you're doing on a horse, and you're racing at the speed of light. 444. You're racing at the speed of light. So don't get discouraged, okay? If you For example, right, if you started a new job yesterday and it's a job that you've always wanted and it's a job that you love and you enjoy doing and everything, and let's say they said you were going to start at like $30 an hour, but then you got there and they're like, oh, we're going to start you at like 20. But in like 3 months, you'll get those 30. And 3 months go by and you didn't get those 30. And then another month 3 by and you didn't get those 30. Relax. Okay? Don't get anxious. Don't get frustrated. Don't get worried. Thank you, Spirit. Don't get worried. It's coming. Because it might not even be that you're going to get these 30. It might be that you get a freaking whole new job. Okay? This whole new job that is going to pay you more than 30. You see what I'm saying? So 555. Change, 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 change. Okay? So if you've been really working hard on something and you're starting to feel like, fuck, dude, I've been working at it. I've been doing this for like 6 months already and I'm not seeing you're about to. You're about to. Just be patient. And just keep doing, continue to do what you've been doing. Continue to be obedient. Continue to be... I'm seeing like an eagle or like a bird. And it's so crazy because I just heard that. You hear the little birdies? Yeah, so I saw like an eagle or a bird flying toward, like, upwards. Not, you know how they fly like this, right? But no, the bird was flying upwards, which is giving me, thank you, Spirit, like you're going high. Higher than you can ever imagine. You are rising. Thank you, Spirit. You are rising. You are rising. It might not be right now at the speed of light, but in the blink of an eye, you about to hop into that chariot. They always say, right, that's the fast moving card in tarot. So what is it? You, before you even know it, you're actually hopping your ass inside that chariot and you don't even know. Next thing you know, you open your eyes and I don't know, you got an email from a job that you applied 2 years ago that they had no positions available for you, and now they have that position open, and actually even a bigger one open. So we're actually offering you that because your qualifications are way too to give you what you wanted. Your qualifications actually take you to a higher position, to a higher level that pays you more. So you're, thank you, Spirit, you're about to get more than what you asked for. You're about to get more than what you asked for. And bitch is gonna be mad. Who gives a fuck? And I mean that, who gives a fuck? You ain't worried about it. So unbothered. Because you don't give a shit about nobody else. You're not worried about what somebody else has to say, somebody else is doing, somebody else is thinking, somebody else is doing. You mind your P's and Q's. You're in your bubble. You're in your business. But what you got going on with your family, with your kids, with whatever your life is, right? You're too busy handling that to have to worry about what another motherfucker got going on. Like these haters. These haters are so busy worrying about you. What the fuck you doing? Who you going out with? Who you talking to? Who you meeting up with? Are you home? Are you not home? Let me look at this. Let me like that. You are so like. I don't know, but like. How do I say that? People want to know about you. What you got going on right now. Oh, maybe because they can't anymore. Maybe because you've taken them out of your life, or you don't fuck with them no more, or you've blocked them, or you chose to walk away from certain people, and those certain people are like, how dare you? walk away from me. When I'm out here trying to be all up in your business, you want to turn around and walk away from me. Like, how dare you? There's people like that are pressed, that you don't want to fucking give them 10-10, that you don't want to give them the time of day. Okay? Because you know how freaking, what a hating asshole they are. I hate her. I can't use another word but that. It's just hate. You have haters. It's kind of, it's kind of like, okay. So it's kind of like if you're on the phone with a friend, right? And you're like, they were talking, right? And then now you're about to talk, and you're like, oh yeah, and they're like, oh, what'd you do today? Oh, I got a phone call about this job that I applied for 2 years ago, and they're giving it to me now. And not only are they giving it to me, but they're giving me a fucking higher position that pays way more than what I was expecting. Like, I'm so excited. They're like, oh yeah, let me call you back. 11:11. They're like, oh yeah, let me call you back real quick, because they don't want to hear that shit. They don't want to hear that. Or you tell them, right? They tell you, they call you back. And you're like, oh, okay. And you're left thinking like, you're confused. But you're really not confused, because a couple seconds later, you're like, oh, you want to call me back because you're a hater. Okay. So when they do call you back, now they have some exciting news, right? They call you back and they're like, damn, guess what just happened? Boop, 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 doo, 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 da, 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 da. And you're like, yeah. Right? You're giving back that same energy. But then they don't like that. They want, oh my God, that's so great. And you ain't giving that. 12-12. You ain't giving that. Why? Because it wasn't given to you. So you pretty much are giving, right now, you are giving motherfuckers the same energy that was given to you. Which is not good energy, right? So I'm going to give my good energy to somebody that's giving me their good energy back. Right? Somebody that tells you, fuck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Good shit. I hope you get it. I'm manifesting right here now that you get this job. This is your job. This job is for you. Nobody else is getting it but you. Wow, thank you so much. Fuck yeah, you deserve it. You've been working hard, stressing out, worried and whatnot, and here it is. Here's your blessing. This is your blessing. Those are the type of people that you're giving your energy to. And if you haven't found somebody like that yet, don't trip. They're coming. You're on the right path. You're where 1313. You're where you're supposed to be at the moment you're supposed to be, at the time that you're where you're supposed to be in your life. Period. In your personal life, in your spiritual life, everything is all combined into one. And you are where you need to be, because we are all one. 333. We are all one. So just because you haven't found, let's say, for example, your person, that doesn't mean that person's not coming. Just because you haven't found the job that you desire, maybe it's because the divine has something else even better than what you expect to get lined up for you. So that's why I know it does get repetitive, but that's why I talk a lot about faith and courage and not throwing in the towel and having patience and trusting. 1414, trusting, letting go, releasing, and trusting your spirit guides, your ascended masters, the divine, your ancestors, any spiritual being of light that you believe in. Trusting them, because they're not going to put you in a place where it's going to be harmful. No, they're going to put you in a place where it's beneficial, and then you take it from there and so forth. 444 again. You take it there and so forth. Again, you are protected. Protected. This is why I'm saying that. There's no way that the divine is going to do that. Okay, so let me see. I'm being invited to use this deck, the secret language of light. So I don't know. He's outside, baby. Está allá afuera, mi amor. And I just said it, right? I just said that, hold on. That if you wanted like your divine partner or your... Que no se duerma.
Can you watch it real quick?
No, Anthony.
No, he's sitting down.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry. That I told you if you were looking for a partner or you're about to... People that are either from your tribe or that are on the same energy, on the same spiritual journey as you and things like that. Look what's on the bottom of the deck. It's your soul tree. Oh, sorry. It says soul tree. And look at the divine. Look at the divine. So you're about to be enlightened of who your soul family is, who your tribe is. Okay. Okay, so maybe somebody here is feeling lonely. Well, maybe not lonely, right? But just like bored. Okay? Bored. Because I can tell you this. Your girl is bored as fuck. Okay? I'm not lonely. Because I can definitely wait till the divine sends me my person, right? I'm not like in no rush to be with anybody. But definitely bored as fuck. Definitely bored. Okay, so that might be for somebody also as well, that if you're feeling lonely in that sense, right, that you're bored, not that you crave or desire, like, you know, to have somebody. I mean, hell, we all do, right? We all want that person. It's nice to have a person. When see your wellness. You know what this is giving me? This is giving me like Archangel Michael's sword cutting through all those karmic people or all those people that don't wish wellness, that don't want your wellness. And because you do, right? Because you want to be well, you want to be mentally well. Just you cut all these people off at the right time. I just heard at the right time. At the right time for your well-being. Thank you, Spirit, for your well-being. Ooh, and look what's on the bottom. I'm either talking to a divine feminine or I'm talking to a divine masculine that has their divine feminine on the way. Okay? And I was just saying that, right? That how somebody here might feel lonely, but not necessarily lonely because you don't have somebody, but because you're bored. But then at the same time, right, it is nice to have a person, you know, that gives you the same energy that you're giving. They're giving it back as well. You know, it's kind of like they go toe to toe with you. Hold on. You know, like they go toe to toe with you. They go hand in hand. You know, it's like, I don't freaking know. I heard grilled cheese. Right. You're the cheese. She's the bread. Okay. Or I'm speaking to a divine feminine and you have a divine masculine. You're divine masculine. You know, like, okay. So, okay. Thank you, Spirit. So these are things that due to you cutting off these people, due to you letting go of all these people that you realize that were being a hater, that didn't want good things for you, you know, that didn't want good things for you or none of that. Or now these are the benefits or the blessings. Thank you, Spirit. The blessings that come from this. I even have meditation on the bottom of the deck, and there is a heart. So maybe you're manifesting your person and this person's manifesting you as well. Maybe, oh my God, maybe you are about to be in a sacred union with somebody. Maybe that is one of your blessings. Maybe you cut off a karmic person. Because you see, this is a heart as well, but there is a sword right there, and you slice that karmic connection right off. You were like, snap. La espada de fuego de San Miguel Arcángel. Just slice those karmic ties. I was going to say you cut the cord, but you cut the cord. Okay. You did a cord cutting, some form of cord cutting, maybe while in meditation. I'm sorry, maybe while in meditation, and you asked the divine to cut all these karmic ties and to bring you your real person, right? For your real person to show up, for your real person to be here with you, whoever that might be, right? Okay, so yes, I like these cards. Let's continue. Yeah, so I'm hearing get out. So like it doesn't necessarily have to be a person, right? But you'll know how it feels, if it's right to do something or if it's wrong to do something. So if you feel that at any point in time, right, somebody asks you out like, hey, let's go have some dinner, go. Even if you get out of your house for like 2 hours, go. Okay? Get back out there. You just have to use your discernment. That's all. Me personally, if I get asked out for dinner or something, I go. But I pray, I meditate, I cleanse. I do everything I have to do before walking out of my house. And I do it also when I come back. Now, if it's maybe somebody that I do know, that we hang out or whatever, we hung out. Okay, somebody here really needs to meditate, and that's probably me. I'm not even gonna lie, because I have been slacking on my meditation. Yes, I know, spirits. But maybe somebody here really does need to meditate. Okay, maybe you've been slacking off on your meditation. Okay, because I know I have. I don't know why, but see, that's what I'm saying. Like, them haters, spiritual haters, be doing dumbass shit like that, to kick you off balance, to kick you off game, for you not to want to do nothing. Okay, and that's not what we doing up in her. We ain't doing none of that here. So let's see here. I had it upside down. So let me, hold on. These cards are a little weird. Because see, they're sometimes like this, but then they're like this too. So I don't know. But whatever. Let's do one more. Again, visuals. Okay. So, with the visuals came out, okay, on the bottom of the deck again, even though you guys saw I shuffled it. So I'm getting, maybe while in meditation, you're going to have visions, or you have visions already through meditation. Somebody can also benefit in writing. It says soul writing, so write from your soul, write how you feel, what you think, anything you think about, write it down. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter what it is. Oh, I'm thinking about maybe starting to learn how to bake. Write it down. Write it down. Because you're going to come back to it. If you thought about it, if you felt it, write it down, because you're going to come back to it. That is your, oh, okay, thank you, Spirit. It's your soul. Ooh. It's your, oh. I just shuffled again. What is going on? Look, visuals and soul writing. Maybe your soul is telling you something right now and you forget, or maybe in dreams, or maybe again in meditation, or maybe you're seeing things. Okay, whatever visions you are having, you need to be writing them down. because they're not just random visions, okay? They're visions from your soul. They're coming from within. Look, it says visuals, right? But look what it, like, here. It's from inside, like really deep inside of you. Visualize. Soul writing. So they want you to, okay, I'm getting that in meditation, whatever it is that you are desiring, visualize it like you already have it, and write it like you already have it from your soul, like it's there. Just dumb, right? Oh, I visualize I have a new car. Okay, I visualize it. I wrote it down. I'm going to be getting the car. I have the car of my dreams in my driveway. I wrote that down. Like another form of manifestation. So maybe if you are manifesting things while in meditation, visualizing it like you already have it is one form. Writing it like you already have it is another form. So this is giving like you are a very, very powerful manifester, right? Because you can transform it. You can transform anything into a reality. Transformation. I mean, you cut off all these fucking people, right? Maybe you thought that you could never do that. Maybe you thought that that was again, divine feminine. Maybe you thought that that was something that was impossible. That you were never going to have the strength and the courage to do it. And you did it. It happened. You did it. And nobody helped you. Okay? Nobody helped you. You did it on your own. And right now you're still standing on your own. Bro. ¿Qué te dije? Didn't I just tell you that? You're a very powerful manifester. So, manifester. Okay. You can do this in your sleep. You do this in your sleep. That's how powerful it is. Okay, you can do this in your sleep. We have divine animals. You have the lion, right? Courage, strength, power, fearlessness. Like, you're just it. You're it. Okay, so all this, because you're in alignment. And there goes another sword. If you haven't, and this is for some of you, I think, if you haven't done the cord cutting, you might benefit from it. That's the second sword with angel wings. So it's definitely giving me San Miguel de Arcángel, like, for sure. Soul craft. You're crafting your soul. Like, this is, yeah, I'm talking to somebody that is very much in alignment. So if you're, like I said, I don't know, I'm getting that even though you know all this about yourself, because I'm not telling you something new. You already know. I'm not telling you something new. So even though you know all this about yourself, like, you still feel like blah, like, man. And you're like trying to figure out why. You're not stuck. Okay, we're not stuck. We're not like, no, we're moving forward. Okay, us as humans, right? We want shit now. We want things to happen now. We want things to happen, you know. And I was gonna say that, but let me, yeah, you know, we want things to happen immediately and now, and how come, well, I've been waiting for a year already. When is this gonna happen for me? It's going to happen. We just need to trust and have patience. You might be very sensitive at the moment too. Maybe if you did do these cord cuttings, you know, maybe you can benefit, if you did do these cord cuttings, maybe now in meditation you cry, release that. Release it. There's nothing wrong in crying. There's nothing wrong with showing that emotion. But let's not stick around there, okay? We can cry, release it, tell the Most High to take it. Because you might be a little bit more sensitive right now than other times. You know, because you've done that cord cutting. Like, it's officially done. Maybe there's just things that were lingering a little bit, but, you know, you still did that. You still continue to do that cord cutting. Continue to do the cord cuttings for whatever situation. See, you're focused. Focus. Don't lose focus. Because I feel like it's different right now. There's some of you who are focused and have like tunnel vision. There's others who were focused and kind of are getting like kicked off of balance maybe, or kind of like falling behind on what you were doing as a daily routine. And there's some that are like barely getting into the midst of things. But yes, at the end of the day, for every single one of you, 1-1-1. Focus, alignment. Stay aligned. Focus. And there's nothing wrong with taking breaks as long as they are not like a month break. Again, manifestation. You know. And Pisces, I don't know what this is. I think I read this one last time. But again, manifestation too. Yeah, guys. So, yeah. Don't worry. Everything's gonna be good. Now, I was gonna do a video yesterday and post it yesterday, but I'm kind of glad that I didn't. I feel like this had to be a message for somebody. And maybe this message wasn't going to come out. I normally get on these camera and we just talk, right? I just tell you my experience of my spiritual awakening on things that has happened to me. Here we go again with transition. Ooh, maybe you are transitioning. Oh. Thank you, Spirit. Maybe you feel stuck. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so that's what I was going to say. Maybe you feel stuck because you are transitioning. Maybe you're going through another spiritual awakening. Hold on, guys. So, yeah, that's the second time that card came out, right? Transition. So, maybe you are transitioning or you're ascending. Maybe you're going through another spiritual awakening. Right? And maybe that's why you feel stuck. You don't feel like things are moving forward. But look, nothing has gone wrong. Whatever you're thinking that happened, that this is the reason why you feel like you're not doing any forward movement, nothing has gone wrong. 3333. As I said, that there's nothing that has gone wrong. Nothing has gone wrong. Again, everything is where it needs to be. You're where you need to be. You're doing what you need to be doing. Everything is correct. Okay, so whatever it is that you're waiting for, yeah, see, continue to heal. You're healing. You're healing. You're doing everything that needs to be done. Stay focused. Do not lose focus because nothing has gone wrong. Okay? Nothing has gone wrong. Everything that you've been working for, how you've been working, again, for whatever it looks like for you, right? For your life, for the spiritual journey, whatever it might look like for you, you are doing everything that you are supposed to be doing. Nothing has gone wrong. Everything is okay. All you have to do is stay focused and continue to heal. Okay? And you're definitely, and I said that 444, right? That you were being protected because I see a lot of angels. Those two cards that came out with the sword, that had angels. Again, Archangel Michael written all over those cards. That one that came out with writing of the soul, that had an angel right in the center. And then here we go again with the angel wings. The other one did too. So, and we got transition again. And you guys continue to see me shuffle these cards. So maybe that's what it is. You're not, there's nothing went wrong. You're transitioning right now. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. You just got a promotion. That's what I heard. You're being promoted to the next step, to the next level. I heard so you don't need a job. Like, you don't need a job. I don't know. Maybe on the spiritual journey, you're going to find something that you love to do, and that's going to bring you some type of benefit. Besides, like, a spiritual one. Maybe nourishing. If that's going to be nourishing for your soul. Just for your soul. Nourishing for the soul. Yeah, so, you know, I don't know, maybe there's something on the spiritual journey that you decide that you want to do, and you can do it here on YouTube, just like your girl's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just took the leap of faith and just started, you know. You can do the exact same thing. Nobody says you can't. Ask your soul. So there's a lot of soul cards here. So, I don't know, somebody's soul is waking up. And your person's soul, thank you, Spirit, so is your person's soul. Your soul and your person's soul are being woke. So maybe you and your person are being promoted. You're being spiritually promoted. And when you get this promotion, it's when, hold on. When you get this promotion is when you'll meet and your abundance starts to come in, and you start to see your blessings coming in. Variance. Variance. Well, that's a lot. Okay. We have divine feminine again, okay? And we have soul family. And wasn't I talking about that as soon as in the beginning of the video? We had the soul tree, and now we have the soul family. We have color as well. Soulcraft again. There's a lot of like hearts. I was gonna say there's a lot of heart and soul cards coming out, but okay, so I have a feeling that this is a divine feminine. Hold on, guys, I can't. Okay, so I was going to say that I think that I was speaking to a divine masculine waiting for his divine feminine. But you know Spirit, right? Before you say that, let me show you this. Divine masculine, divine feminine. A lot of you are manifesting love. Okay? A lot of you are manifesting love. And I feel that, and here we got again, divine animal. Maybe one of you has a pet. Maybe one of you has a pet that is your spirit animal. Maybe one of you has a pet, or maybe when you guys come together, you will get a pet that will be your spirit animal. Okay? But I was going to say that there's a lot of soul and there's a lot of soul family, soul tree, like a lot of, so this is giving that you and this divine partner, whoever you are, right? You put yourself where you go. If you're divine masculine, you about to get a divine feminine. If you're divine feminine, you about to get your divine masculine. Okay? But you guys are part of the same soul tribe. That's why this is going to be a sacred union. This is a blessing for whomever. You are a blessing for the masculine, or you are the blessing for a feminine. Put yourself where you go. But you are a blessing for each other. You guys are a blessing for each other from the divine. And you guys are going to be a soul family. Because we even have a divine animal. So it's divine masculine, divine feminine, divine animal. So again, like I said, either if one of you already has an animal, or you might get one together, it's going to be divine. That little animalito. Okay, it's going to be a spirit guide. Wow. I love this energy, because normally we get on here, right, and talk about how much of the things that we've gone through in life, or the things that we've gone through that got us to the spiritual awakening, and how much we're still being attacked by, you know, all these fucking hating ass folk. You see, now the sun is coming out. You know, how much we get attacked either in the 3D or in the spiritual realm. However, right? But we get attacked. That's all that matters. A motherfucker ain't even gotta do shit and you getting attacked. Like I said, you out here just showing your freaking teeth and a motherfucker got a problem with it. Huh. They gonna have a real problem when this happens. When this happens, they really gonna have a problem with it. And then you got the little doggy, the little cat. I don't know why I said dog. You might want to get a dog. Okay? When this happens. Because, look, it's right here. It's a soul family. This is a soul family. Thank you, Spirit. This is a soul family. Divine feminine, divine masculine, divine animal. A soul family. And you guys are healed. Both of you have done the work. Both of you are doing the healing. This is a soul family. Let me see what that is. Color. Alignment. It says, that was a lot of cards that fell out. Hold on, let me see. Or maybe I'll just read what this is, because light beings. If not, okay, if not both of you, one of you is very freaking powerful. I'm not going to say you're more powerful than him or her. I'm not going to say they're more powerful than you, but one of you is all the way tapped in, all the way connected, all the way aligned. One of you might be pulling on the other's heart chakra strings harder than the other, right? Like if you're manifesting your person and your person's manifesting you, let's just say your person's pulling on your heart chakra a little bit more than you are. So that's what I'm saying. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Because it's you. It's you. You're that powerful manifester. You manifest in your sleep. You manifest in your dreams. You manifest when you talk. You manifest when you write. You manifest when you meditate. You manifest when you channel. You manifest. So it's you. You are the light being. you are connected to light beings. I did post a video, my latest video on my other channel, Cosmic Creation 144. I did post a video there of somebody that is connected to light beings that are not from here. Okay, meaning that you're not from here. What do they say? You're wearing this meat suit, but you're not human underneath the meat suit. Okay, yeah, you're a light being. Okay, this is where you're from. This is who you are. That's why you manifest and it happens. That's why you speak and it happens. That's why you eat, sleep, and dream and think and this is happening and it happened. You know what I'm saying? So that's who you are. ¿Qué pasó? Yeah, papi, ahorita ya voy a terminar. Okay. Okay, it says your perception of life is becoming more colorful. You are opening to different colors and experiences. Color breaks up old black and white thinking and opens your heart to the beauty of life and love. And wasn't that the beginning of this video where the weather, right? It's gray, it's gloomy, you don't want to do anything, right? And then the sun peeks through, but it only peeks through for a little bit, right? Or then sometimes it's sunny as hell and it's beautiful and it's hot and it's warm and the weather just feels great. So that's basically what's happening. I feel like it's for somebody here, and I can definitely resonate with you, okay? Your energy or the way you feel lately has been incompliant with the weather. Does that make sense? So if it's gray and gloomy, that's literally how you feel. But the sun comes out and that brings you joy and happiness and you smile and everybody's like, why are you smiling? You're like, the sun's out. Why wouldn't I smile? Like you're looking at things. You're looking at I just heard that. You're looking at your cup half full, not half empty. Okay? The color of the rainbows are vibration of white lights, reflecting the diverse experience of life. And they are all valid. Each color of the spectrum has its own energy vibration that stimulates certain responses and healing. Different colors mirror your current physical, emotion, and spiritual state. Your soul uses this mirror to communicate your needs to heal or to embrace balance. Get to know what color you are attracted to and the ones that repel you. You are loved and you are loved, no matter how colorful or others' life is. No matter how colorful your or others' life is. Yeah, and I said that, right? You ain't worried about nobody else. You don't give a shit about none of that. You're worried about you and what you got going on. So, me personally, I don't wear pink. Okay? I don't. It's not my color. But I bought like 4 little pink shirts the other day. I've been wearing them. I wear them every now and then. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm talking to somebody that might want to integrate color into their wardrobe. Maybe like a little purple. We did see a lot of those kind of colors, right? Pinks, purples, yellow, orange, blue. You know, those are the kind of colors that, you know, if you're like a dark kind of color person, like dark blue, black, gray, you might want to if you're wearing like black jeans, right, then maybe wear like a purple top. Or if you're wearing, I don't know, just try to throw in some color. Okay, try to throw in some color. Go ahead and ask your question for the pendulum, y'all. give you a little moment to go ahead and do that. All right, guys, I hope you asked your question. Ready? Here we go. Oh, I don't know if I've ever done the pendulum, but this is just in case, okay? So if it's yes, it will swing like this. And if it's no, it will go round and round like that. And that's literally it. There's no maybe, okay? All right. All right, guys. So it looks like the answer is yes to your question. Yeah, definitely a yes. Okay. So I hope that helped you out. I hope you guys like this video. I don't know why I was being guided to that deck because we were just going to talk. But hey, hopefully I answered some questions that you guys had or enlightened you on things that you already know. Okay. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. And make sure you check out my other channel, Cosmic Creation 144. Y los veo luego. Adiós.